This is the Supernova Building Guide, and today we're going to pour some resin on the crab droids from Star Wars. Since a few weeks I've been playing around with resin, but I never done a deep pour. So I was looking for a new project and suddenly I remembered this scene from Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. And this cool scene inspired me to build this. So we're going to start with a cylinder. And half of it will be water. And the Spider Droid will be around here. For this project I'm going to use this piece of cardboard tubing. The water will be resin, and for the ground I'm going to use some tree bark, because tree bark already has this amazing texture. But first I'm going to make a bottom. Next up I'm going to use a hot glue gun to cover all the edges, because this thing must be watertight for the resin pouring. And then I'm going to use my tree bark to build the bottom of this lake. And I'm going to do this in layers. And when the layer is done, I'm going to add another sheet of foam on the back, so there isn't any hollow openings underneath the project. Because I'm later, when I'm going to pour the resin, I'm going to seal everything. But in the scenario that I missed a spot, the resin can seep in, and when this is hollow, all the resin can seep in here, and I don't want that. It will destroy the project and waste a lot of resin, so that's the reason why I'm going to fill this up. For this project I bought the Spider Driod, and you can find a link to the STL file in the video description. I watered down some acrylics to a wash consistency, and right now I'm going to apply them on the base. And my color choices may look a bit weird, but trust me, in the end it will work. And I'm just going to slap it on. It doesn't really matter which color is. For the seaweed I'm going to use this coffee filter and this leaf punch, but before I'm going to paint it with some watered down acrylics. I made a test piece, and looking at this, I think the seaweed is still a bit too light. So I'm going to darken it again with some dark brown wash and then make another test piece. My friends, I hope you liked this video so far, and if you do, please like and subscribe, because I have a lot more cool stuff I want to show you. Thanks. First I gave the droids a layer of black primer, and when that was dry I painted everything with a silver. And for the eyes I started with some black paint, sprayed some dark paint on it from the front and repeated this step with some brighter red. And when I was sure all the paint was dry, I gave the droids a wash with some Citadel's non-oil, and after that I came back with some Agrex Earth shades for some rust effects. The assembly stage is done, and now we can move over to the exciting part, the resin. First, I'm going to take this piece of plastic and I'm going to wrap it around the model, and I hope to get a watertight seal so we have a container to pour the resin in.
Hours later.
After 72 hours, the resin has fully cured. And I only had one small leakage here, but it didn't affect the project. And right now I'm going to see if I can take off this plastic. The cardboard got a bit damaged, but that's an easy fix with some filler and some sanding. And I really like how the water turned out. So next up, I'm going to cut away this edge, and then I'm going to add some glossy Mod Podge to get some ripple effects. My friends, thank you for watching. And if you want to see another Star Wars diorama, I suggest you watch this video where a clone trooper is destroying a crab droid, or maybe this one is more interesting for you. See you next time.